Hi there, today for Ballet 1 we are going to learn Assemblé, which is a jump that starts on 2 feet. Well, we always start on 2 feet with a plie, but then we go to 1 foot. We start on 1 foot, and then we jump and we assemble our legs, land on 2 feet. So technically it's going from 1 foot to 2 feet, but we actually usually start with that slide from 2 feet. So we're going to warm up with some plies, 2 legs to 2 legs, 4 times. Then we'll go 2 legs to 1 leg, 4 times. Then 1 leg to 1 leg, and then 1 leg to 2 legs. Then we'll do the same thing with the other leg. I think I'll go ahead and face you. And the second time through, we'll go up to Relev. So plie, Relev on 2 legs, then to 1 leg, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, switch legs. Here we go. Pushing off the floor, push your toes. And again, other leg. And finish. Alright, so now we're going to do that one more time through, this time going up to Relev. So I want you to think about your alignment, shoulders over hips going straight down over our heels with every plie. And this is your choice. If your ankles are warm enough, then go up to Relev. If they're not, then you can stay on flat, or you can go up to just quarter point, just lifting your heels a little bit. So same thing, and there are an extra 4 at the end. So we do one side then the other side, and then we have just an extra 4 plie, Relev on 2 legs. Here we go. are to use our whole foot, all of our foot muscles through those toes when we start jumping. So that starts with our tendus and dégagés. So we'll stay in parallel here, heels and toes together. And we're gonna slide out. We're going straight forward, right in line with our hips. So we'll slide out, keeping our toes on the floor, and then we'll push those toes up, bring them back down, and slide back in. And then switch sides. So one side, then the other side, then we're going to go straight. I'll face you again. We'll do a little switching back and forth here to show you some different angles. So then we'll do the same thing going to the side. When we're in parallel, we actually do go straight to the side. That's a little bit different when we turn out, but we're doing parallel right now. So I'm going straight sideways from my hip. So toes, and back, and this leg. And then we're going to turn out. And I started with this leg, so if you're facing me, that would be your right, if you're mirroring me. So when we're turned out, we're going to go heel forward. We bring our toes in line with both of our heels. Then we stretch all the way through our toes, then we pull our toes back and come back to first. Then we'll do our other leg, toes, and stretch, pull the toes back, and bring them in. Now when we go sideways, we're going out on the diagonal. So we're going in the direction that our toes are pointed and coming back in. Making sure that we're staying shoulders over hips, over heels this whole time. And you can decide based on what equipment you have. You can do this facing the bar, or you can do it one hand on the bar. Or if your bar is just getting in your way, you're welcome to step away from the bar also and just put your hands on your hips. So let's give it a try. Parallel. And get our feet off the floor for some dégagés. We'll come back to parallel. And we'll go, same idea, we'll go here, push. So this time we're pushing off the floor with those toes, put them back on the floor and drag it in. So same idea, same pattern, one with one leg, the other leg, side to side, and turned out. Here we go, warming up those feet using the floor. So we want to get our foot muscles all warm first, and then we'll add our plie to work to put our leg muscles and foot muscles together for our jumps. One more time, here we go. going through all those same positions, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Same pattern except we do 4 instead of 1. So it's 4 times as fast. We'll try that again. We skipped a few notes there. See if it works this time. And. So let's give that one more try now that you know how it's going to be. One more time, same thing. Mixed up, but we all did a bunch of dégagés. That's the important thing. So let's move into fifth position. We're going to come to first, and we'll do, let's see, we'll slide your right leg forward into fifth, then we're going to do plie and stretch. Then we'll come back to first, and plie and stretch. Other leg, fifth, plie and stretch. First, plie and stretch, then slide to the back, plie and stretch. First, plie and stretch, back and first. So we're trying to slide, shift our weight, keep our weight centered. So we're shifting our hips and shoulders without moving forward and backwards. Everything's straight up and down and shifting as one unit. Here we go. let's move away from our bars, take our bars away. Okay, now we're going to come to fifth position. We'll put together some of those steps that we did at Barre to make an assemblé. So assemblé means assemble or assembled. We're assembling our legs. So we're bringing them together. So we'll start with a plie in fifth position. Then we'll take the back leg, dégagé out. So remember using those toes to push off the floor. Then we're going to jump off of one leg and land on two legs. Then we'll do the same thing. So the other back leg that's going to come through first, out to the diagonal, jump, and land on two legs. So when this gets fancy later on, when we have more momentum, then we're going to assemble our legs in the air before we bring them down. Just so you know, if you see that, or if you're ready for it, then that's what we're aiming for eventually. We don't want to move side to side, so we're not going over here. We're coming straight back to where we started. It moves forward a little bit because our back leg is coming forward. Then we're going to reverse it, and our front leg will close it back. So that's it. We'll just do 4 coming forward and 4 going back, and then we'll pause and see how we're doing. So make sure you move back or upstage to get started. And I'm going to start again, since we start with the back leg, and typically we start with our right leg. If you're mirroring me, then go ahead and put your right leg in back. Check the music real quick here. So that'll be the tempo. Here we go. We just do the dégagé and then pretend you're jumping up and land. So that's your marking option if you want to mark. So now we're going to add the head, and the head is going to go toward the front foot. So we'll go toward the front foot, like that, coming forward, and the other way going back. So toward the front foot, and you don't have to turn it all the way. We can just go on the diagonal toward the front foot. So here we go, 4 front, 4 forward, 4 backward, en avant and en arrière. And probably not tired enough yet. Now we know the step, so we're just going to do it twice as fast. Hopefully I'll stick to that and not go 8 times as fast like I did before. So it'll be bum, ba, bum, bum. Let me try it with the music. Let's see. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So that's the tempo. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Let's do 8 coming forward and 8 going backwards if you have space. If you don't, then you can just adjust. So 8 forward, 8 back, 8 forward, 8 back, and finish. Here we go. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Just go ahead and mark through, don't try to jump yet. And as the leg goes out, the arms come out to second position, and then we allonge, so we're turning our palms over and reaching through the fingertips. And the same arm as leg reaches up, and then the arms and legs come down together. Let me do that fast to make sure. Yes, just want to make sure I'm teaching it to you the right way. Okay, so other side. From here, we open to second, allonge, reach, and everything comes down. They come forward, open and reach, everything comes down. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just do that coming forward. We won't go backward this time. And we'll slow it down again and do it with the music. So moving up stage, and we'll be traveling en avant, forward, toward each other. Here we go. bar that's the right height. I really like doing quad stretches at the bar. So if you're going to do that, then you want the low bar to be, or you want one of your bars to be right at the height of your hips, and you're going to let your toes kind of grab onto the bar so that supports the weight of your leg, and your knee drops straight down. And we're standing straight up. Of course, if you don't happen to have a piece of furniture that's just the right height, then we just hold our foot here, and we can let go if we want to also work the balance of the supporting leg, or we can hold on to just focus on the stretch. So let's take 3 more breaths here. And then we'll switch legs. Shake your leg out as you let go. Transfer your weight. Pick up the other leg. Get into position so our knees are together. Shoulders are back. We're standing up straight. We'll take 3 more breaths. And then pick that leg up and shake it out. And we'll do a quick reverse, curtsy or bow. We'll just face each other, 5th position. And let's bring our arms forward. We'll do our Assemblé arms. So bring our back leg out, reach our arms up. And as we come down, we're going to do a little bow. Then we'll reach to the audience, open, reach up, and close and bow. One more time each leg. We'll just do this without the music. So this one's for real. To the audience, and reach up, and bow. To the audience, and out and up, and bow. All right, thank you for dancing with me today. Make sure you have some water, and I will see you next time.